Chapter 9. Because the study at Gombe has lasted for so many years, we have learned many fascinating things about chimpanzee behavior. Now I want to share what I've discovered with as many people as possible. It is necessary to write scientific papers for the benefit of other scientists doing doing field research in different parts of Africa or working with captive chimps. But it is just as important to write books for the general public, for people of all ages and in all countries. I have been very lucky in my life. I have known the excitement of watching wild, free animals. Most people can't have such experiences. They may not even want to, but they love to hear about my life in the wild and in the telling. I try to explain just how amazing chimpanzees and many other animals really are. These days, I spend more of my time traveling around the world giving lectures, trying to trying to raise trying to raise money and talking to people like you about the chimpanzees and what we are trying to help them and other animals. Derek got cancer. He died in 1980, and it was a very sad time for me. Grub decided to make his life in Tanzania. He lives with his two children, Marilyn Angel, and their mother Maria in a little guest house next to my house on the shore of the Indian Ocean. His passion is sports, fishing, and he is one of the best fishermen in Dar es Salaam. Spoof and Mona Lisa are the two dogs who live with us there. I do my writing either in Dar es Salaam or in England in a dear old birches where I grew up. That way I can be with my mother and her sister Ollie. They don't like me to talk about their age, but wow, when you get when you get to about 90 and are still active and full of fun, I think that's something to be really proud of. I never spend more than 3 weeks anywhere. There is so much to do. I got The good thing is that when I get too old and can't travel much, it won't matter because you'll be there helping to, won't you? When I was young, as I have said, I knew that somehow I would go to Africa and live with animals, and I wanted to write books about them. I don't think I spent too much time wondering exactly how I would do it. I just felt sure the right opportunity would somehow come. I didn't feel frustrated because I could not immediately get to the wild places. Partly this was because I knew I could never go on a really long trip while Rusty was still alive. It would have seemed like a betrayal, and while I waited and I went on learning. I learned a great deal from Rusty. I read books about animals and I watch the birds and insects in the garden. When I worked in London, I used to visit the Natural History Museum at least once a week, and I made notes about the things I saw there. I went camping with my sister Judy or Sally. I met a lot of different people and I spent as many weekends with my family and Rusty as I could. We had a lot of fun in my family. We laughed and teased one another. We still do.